Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We have breaking news. Breaking. Miss Amber Portwood was online last night and posting some sort of cryptic messages on her Instagram with some interesting words. Now, she hasn't publicly addressed anything to do with her recent guilty plea. If you remember only a week ago when she announced, or her camp told Us Weekly, that she was getting a 1 year of probation, which actually turned out to be false, and that she would get everything reduced as long as she followed everything, and it would be great, and it would get reduced down to a misdemeanor. Now, parts of it were accurate, but the actual probation is for 2.5 years, and it includes a lot of content. She was apparently, according to sources, defiant in court, arguing with the judge, not moved by the victim impact statement made by Andrew Glennon to her about the night that changed all of their lives. And she promised that she would tell us. She said, just wait until I can tell my side of the story. I can't wait until October 31st. October 31st came. She pled guilty to 2 felonies, and there hasn't been an Instagram Live since, except a couple posts on Instagram. And these are some interesting choices. Last night, she shared a song, or a screen grab of a Rihanna song called My Love Love. And she wrote, "Yep, I'm falling for ya, but there's nothing wrong with that. Woke up way too early, just saying, but love this song. Back to bed, good night, and sending love to all my beautiful souls." An interesting choice of music to share on her Instagram, being that Rihanna is actually a victim of domestic violence. She was involved with Chris Brown for quite some time. If you remember, she was famously photographed with a bloody lip and bruises on her eye after he attacked her in a car. And this, "Yep, I'm falling for ya." Is this her singing the song? Does she have someone in her life? If you notice, she doesn't actually stay single for very long. She broke up when she and Matt Beyer broke up in 2017. She was with Andrew Glennon within days and pregnant within months. This is an interesting take here, being that she has some codependency issues. She has admitted codependency issues with men. So I hope this isn't true, but there have been rumblings that there could be a mister. Now, I also find it interesting that she says, "Sending love to all my beautiful souls," because she wasn't sending love to Andrew or apologizing in court. So again, is it more important that she save face with her fans, or actually take responsibility for what she's done? Then she shared this: "God is restoring lost opportunity and wasted years." Now, I'm not sure if she's referencing the wasted years she's had since losing custody, or I'm sorry, not losing custody. She gave custody to Gary. And I'm sure she gave custody to Andrew, right? So is she talking about the wasted years and the lost opportunities she's had since losing custody of her children? Is she talking about the lost opportunities and wasted years of being in addiction? Is she talking about the lost opportunities and wasted years that she's had in prison? I hope that she'll be using these next 2.5 years as an opportunity to better herself and have no more wasted years in the future. But again, this is an interesting response to her, and still nothing about her responsibility or what she's done. And then there's this. This was the final one. "Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They can only make you stronger." And she wrote, "Sending love to everyone. Okay, hopefully I can get a couple more hours of sleep without waking up 5 times a night. Hard night, but I will always push through, just praying." Again, this is like a hard night for her. She's having struggles She's shaped her into a person. And I'm trying to think, like, from a rational standpoint and from a logical standpoint, like, is there any self-awareness at all for her that these types of statements can really seem almost tone deaf to what has happened to her ex-boyfriend, Matt, but her ex-boyfriend, Andrew Glennon, and her son, James. Yes, she's had some struggles in her life, but she's also put people through their own struggles. And now she has a ex-boyfriend who is a single father with 100% sole custody of her child. She was in court, again, pleading guilty and did not apologize to him. She's sending love to everyone, but she wasn't sending love or respect to people in court, i.e., as I've heard, Andrew. It's just, sometimes when she says these things, I'm always just like, this seems so fake. Like, you have your beautiful souls, but your soul, with the way that she's acting, doesn't feel beautiful to me. It feels damaged and bruised and broken, and this saving face with her fans seems more important than her actual, like, owning up for what she's done. She still hasn't told us her side, which she promised she would do. She has not been on Instagram Live. She's posting about her own struggles, falling in love with someone, and wasted opportunities. Am I the only one that finds these posts odd? Am I reading too much into it? I don't know. I don't know what it was that I expected out of this. I had hoped that maybe by her pleading guilty, it would be a moment for her to be like, God, I effed up. I really effed up. You know, you guys, I was watching an old interview of her from Dr. Phil. It was shortly after she was released from prison, and she was talking about what happened with Gary. And she said to Dr. Phil, he asked her, do you feel bad about what you did to Gary? Do you feel bad? Do you have remorse for what you put him through for hitting him? And it was odd because while she was answering the question, she was smiling and she was like, yes, I have remorse. Yes, I feel terrible. And as I was watching her talk about what she's learned and what she's changed and how she put herself in jail because she said that no programs out in the real world would help her, I thought, what kind of programs did she get in jail that she wouldn't have gotten in the real world? Nothing. Because the programs are literally the same. They offer them on probation and they offer them in jail. So I wonder, like, what kind of treatment did she get? Did she come out that first time and did she just have the vocabulary she needed to fool people that she had changed? Why was she smiling when she was talking to Phil about it? It made me think that she's learned over the years that maybe she has found ways to say what she thinks people want to hear, whether or not she actually believes it. But what interests me the most in this is that I kind of have this sense that her defiance and her sort of lack of remorse overall is really going to be her downfall this time. Because I don't remember her being like this with Gary. I don't remember her ex being like, you know, it was interesting too, because in that same interview with Dr. Phil, she accused Gary of cheating, and she accused him of other things. And it's like, she has the same MO. Everyone cheats, everyone steals, it's always everybody else's fault. And, like, I feel like at least that first time she was using vocabulary where she sounded like she was remorseful. But right now, she's nowhere in a place where she's even shown any remorse. And that's why I feel like where we're at right now is a lot different. She's either more sick, or she's become more narcissistic, or she's literally like going to fall down on the sword that she did nothing and that she's only pleading guilty so that she doesn't have to go to jail. And she hasn't said a word, and I will be interested. And And knowing that while she was in court, pleading guilty, given an opportunity to apologize, didn't apologize according to people that were there, didn't say anything to address Andrew. I find it interesting that instead she's going to her fans to say, beautiful soul. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that sees this, but I feel like she's gotten worse. I feel like whatever's going on has gotten worse. And I don't know, like I want her to get better. I want her to get healthy. But I worry about this, and I worry about whether or not she'll actually stick to her probation. She's got a long time, you guys. And the best way you can actually get better with your mental health is finding humility. And I just don't know if she's going to fall on that sword of I'm right, he's wrong, or I'm going to change who I am and become a better person. But the truth is that the missed opportunities and the wasted time isn't really Amber's struggle. It's her children. Her children have missed an opportunity to have a mother. Her children have missed an opportunity to be raised by a mother who is there for them. And their children have had missed opportunities with their mother and wasted years without their mother. Leah's 10 now. Amber's like a fun aunt in a lot of ways. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Were you just as Amber is 29 years old? I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that she's going to change? Do you think these statements by her are intriguing? Do you think there's a boyfriend? Do you think that was just her singing a song? Are you as annoyed as I am that she chose Rihanna's song? Because Rihanna's like legitimately a victim of abuse, and that I just thought was in poor taste. All right, you guys, I'll be back with more. I've got some news out of North Carolina related to Nathan Griffith. Bye, guys.